Alright, having reset the entire streaming software, we're gonna hope that this holds out. Okay. Anyway, to recap, I'm wearing something where I cannot use witch time and I instead get counterattacks, and I'm going in with the metal witch costume. That's all you really need to know. Now to start from where we left off at an ancient civilization. Welcome to hell. Well, then I guess resetting was a good idea. By the way, this costume is completely ridiculous.
Too late to repent. These are the gates. Whatever your friend did to get on the other side of these, let's just say she's not having a good day.
No, she isn't, little one. But she'd still be alive if she hadn't wasted her life saving mine.
Huh?
That's some heavy stuff, Bayo.
Well, she doesn't seem like such a bad friend after all. Thimbleventer can wait for now.
Thimbleventer!
Thank you.
Oh, I can't just leave you at a shutter gate after your sob story, love. Besides, who's gonna save you if our stalker decides to show up again? Alright, let's do this. Try to keep up.
I'm kind of in love with how the boots that I'm wearing right now go with the metal costume. That nice splash of red on her legs. That's so good. Also, I have a bow. This is the one weapon I haven't shown on stream yet, so I figured why not.
What are you doing? Stop sitting around.
But of course, butterfly is the poor man's trouble. We like to panther our way through things. And we're going to be seeing a lot more hellish enemies in their homeland. Starting with Breed. Possibly the most evil of all. But not really. Alright, again, I will not be seeing witch time here. Instead, I am getting that nice counterattack damage from the rosary. He's almost down. There we go. Bayonetta with a bow. Who would have thought? Maybe I should have wore the Link costume for this.
Let's keep moving.
No, that's just a regular enemy, Nuke. Climbing the stairs, even though they're broken. Climbing the stairs. Water's in the pot. How about this crystal thing?
Try to keep up. Hey, wait.
I love how I don't know if you can tell, but Loki keeps saying, try to keep up whenever he's ahead. And then whenever I pull ahead of him, he's like, hey, wait. And that can happen in really quick succession. More enemies. Engage torture mode. Okay, good to know, Nuke. I mean, it's rare to find a stream that works perfectly, especially from an amateur like me. Upkeep if you want it. Let's see, what was I supposed to do here? Oh yeah. Move over to this spot. Energy's not gonna do anything.
Just remembered.
What did you remember, Loki? That something's about to appear right behind you? And that it is in fact the Golem. Umbran Climax is a very good tool to have for this thing, because those giant arms will break right through. You ultimately want to get to the core. Alright, so I think Loki turned around here, yep. We've got a portal
Try to keep up.
into the Paradise Realm.
It needs something to open it. Let's try out this piece.
Oh, but they're not gonna let us leave with their precious stuff that easily. Again, I want to take out the guy who buffs the other enemies so that the regular enemies are just weak little shooting fodder. And then... a Legion. Oh, come on. How do you like my counter damage? Ow, come. I am really low on health. You know, I will say, once you enter Hell, the game really starts to step up in difficulty. Of course, I guess that makes sense. Even the original Kid Icarus worked that way. Where you started in Hell, and it was actually the hardest part of the game. Okay, what happened?
Try to keep up. Hey, wait!
Alright, bring the crystals of heaven over to the gates of hell. Oh, Nuke, the shadow only remains when we die. Now, Bayonetta shoots bullets, but then sometimes she is the bullet. It's pretty deep, actually.
Right then.
Well, you know what we do with poles. You know, I probably won't die much in this playthrough because I'm overstocked on health items. As long as I use them wisely. Alright, let's torture the guy. Now here's another fire ice enemy, by the way. Except it's kind of half of each. You disagree about the deep lore.
Let's keep moving.
Alright, you're right. Maybe Bayonetta turning herself into a bullet isn't essentially a metaphor for her self-sacrifice that she's going through. The dangers of hell try to rescue her friend who made the original self-sacrifice for her. And maybe it's also not symbolic of the fact that she is usually the one in control of the weapons, but instead it's like the weapon is controlling her. As a representation of the fact that she has lost control of the situation. And as a character who usually likes to dominate and be in control, in many, many ways when I say dominate. But now that's all English class BS right there. Oh, you meant that you disagree and I'm going to die a lot.
Let's keep moving.
I mean, I can just pop another lollipop. Like that. Underwater section. Time to go snake. Your air attacks are gonna be good for the underwater portion. Rosary is also being helpful here. Die in pain. Or, you know, I could just keep living.
Try to keep up.
Alright, time to run for it. Running and run from it, running and running and run from it, run from it, run from it, run. Run so much running, must get away. Run so much running to save the whole day. Running and running, and here comes the fist. Another shop if you want it. Lots of giant fists and chainsaws. La 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 la. Die.
That was easy. Take care of this.
Alright, once again, we must break the gate. And the gates are open.
That performance might make the back page of the classified.
Alright, with the gates open, naturally we're gonna want to pass through them. Alright, now we can take off ridiculous metal outfit. And I'm gonna hand this one over to Daisy, the one Nintendo costume I haven't used in this playthrough yet.
Oh, you want to play with Bayonetta?
Maybe he will, Nuke. Maybe he will. Alright, the bow was definitely not my style of weapon. I think the fire and ice weapons might come in handy down there, though. And we move on. La 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 die. Get you in the face, my demons.
Right then.
Alright, we gotta wait for Luca to bring up the thing so that we can spin on the pole. I mean, seriously, game, try to keep up with me.
Slow down, will ya?
Princess Daisy, what brings you to this realm of hell? You mean you wanted to meet with Malicious? I believe that if I am interpreting this correctly, he is the buffer of hell. Now, kind of like the people from heaven who buff the enemies around them. We're gonna want to try to focus on him if we can. Alright, he's down. Now for his lackey. Counterattack, finish him off. I can imagine Daisy firing bullets in the shape of a heart. Let me pass through the waterfall. Oh, it's you and your giant flame sword again. I can handle you. Oh, I totally dodged. There. Oh my. Oh, hey, there's another one. And he's bigger. What I'm doing here is using something called Poli's Butterfly. It's a equip item that I also have in addition to the Rosary. When I hold down A and X with at least 4 orbs of magic, it gives me a little extra protection in the form of those butterflies. I cannot stress how good it feels to unleash the Umbran Climax giant fists on these guys. I'm finding this guy much easier to dodge than the previous. I can take his stuff if I want. His fists are mine and they shrink down to my size. That's what they do. Oh, hey, when did you just kind of spawned in, huh? Like the spawn of hell. That's what you are. Alright, where's the giant beast that's going to show up in the giant arena? Oh, and yes, it is a golem. Alright, go for the big shots. One is taking on new forms. Okay, I am for some reason not dodging these very well. You just eat this, okay? Oh, that should have totally finished it. Oh, I need a full climax. Time to button mash. Oh, I remember what this climax does. This is funny. Spike, attack, volley, spike. And it's your fault, Gates of Hell, for shaping your enemy like a ball volleyball.
You know, love, your you're probably the only person on the planet who says go to hell and means take me there.
I suppose you're right.
I think I've done my job here. Time for me to hit the road, love. Things to do and all.
The world is dark and full of terrors. No place to be alone.
What are you on about, love? You should be happy I helped you this long. Now I have to get to Thimbleventer.
No, you will stay right here.
9 out of 10.
I can't focus on what I need to do here if I have to worry about you off on your own. Come now, love. I'll take you to Thimbleventer after we finish my business.
Thimbleventer.
Yeah, great plan, love. You can't be on your own, so let's go into the depths of hell. Save your friend. I'm out of here.
I said no.
You again? Listen, mate. 1, the mask is shit, okay? And 2, get out of my way.
He's so blunt about it.
Your sins must be punished, Loki.
What?
Oh, it's the dude from the place in the thing.
You pretend to forget me. Yet even if your memory may now be lost, the remembrances of time exist forever. Am I wrong, Lumen Sage?
Time to fight. Possibly.
Oh, wait. I'm the one you've been trying to kill this whole time?
Umbra Witch.
Yeah, Bayonetta was just kind of a bystander on this.
You will return what is rightfully mine. What I should never have lost. The eye?
The eye.
Child or not, you will see no mercy, Sovereign One. The sins you have forgotten are timeless. Now, remember them as you stare upon my face.
Sorry, mate. Nothing comes to mind. But now that I know that mouth of yours works, maybe you could jog my memory a bit.
It's the Prophet. Because we totally knew that before. It's also a flying battle, my least favorite kind. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, let's get in some big hits. Focus on dodging. And we'll knock him around with a chainsaw, that's right, as well as Bowser's arms. Don't worry, Nuke, you'll eventually see it. I mean, spoiler alert, we will find out who that person is. Oh, gonna hit me with the Leaning Tower, are ya? Well, not if Bowser can help it. Then focus on the dodge. So, how's everyone doing this week? Kill any good demons lately? Or possibly angels? Either way works, I suppose. And did you happen to do it with chainsaws? Or were guns more the way to go? Just a little more, there we go. Not really. Well, that's a shame, Nuke. What have you been doing then, huh? If you're not doing what Bayonetta's doing.
Hey, wait!
And here comes the giant laser!
Umbra Witch. Is that the limit of your power?
I mean, I don't know.
Did you never open your eyes to your true potential?
I don't know.
You are no left eye.
I do have two eyes.
So forfeit it, like a lady.
No lady would ever hand anything to a man who chases after little boys.
Prime advice right there.
If you will not listen, then you will see. See a power beyond time.
He's the pass.
What is the meaning of this? You said this was to stop the witch's rebellion. Enough of your empty words.
Balder, this war is not your doing.
No,
Recall Baldur is Bayonetta's father.
I was deceived. Deceived by the light. Rosa, I'm so sorry. Please, please be still. I will save you.
Of course, this is back when they're trying to resurrect Jubileus.
The eyes shall remain in...
Balder!
Rosa! What have you done? Rosa. Rosa. Stay with me now.
It's been 20 years since I last saw you. But I kept it safe all this time. The present you gave me. Symbol of our love. Your face will be the last thing I see. Thank you.
Rosa. Rosa. Please. Don't speak. I will save you. It's still not too late.
Balder, take care of Cereza. Watch over her. See to it no harm comes to her. When the time comes, our dear sweet child will be the one. One to awaken and inherit the eyes of...
Rosa. Rosa. No. Rosa! Rosa!
Mummy.
Quite a bit of exposition
A
there.
vision of truth. A remembrance of time.
Lies.
You possess the left eye, do you not? You are an overseer. See the truth. See with the left eye of darkness. Robertson Est.
Little one! Damn it! No choice but to jump! Bayonetta! Let's go!
That was unexpected. But no bother. The return of the eyes is simply a matter of time.
If we weren't in hell before, we sure are now.
Not that bad, I guess.
We made it through the gates. So we must enter the depths. Alright, on to another costume. No. I think I'll go with Policewoman B.
Shall we?
Ugh, wasn't I just a princess? Heck, do I want to know what that means? Okay.
John.
Okay, you're talking about your garden. Sure. Welcome back. Now this is what you call the depths. I think I just ran right past those enemies. Okay, right, I want to dodge this. Dodging the snakes. Dodging the snakes. Dodging the snakes is good for my health. Dodging the snakes, that's not how you do it. Dodging the snakes by going through the center. Center keeps moving and now there's more. Now through the tentacles, all of the tentacles. Really? I keep lowering the music. When will it ever be enough? Alright, so this is a thing. Giant spider thing. Which just keeps on attacking and attacking. Over and over again. I mentioned it earlier, but this second half of the game is where things do step up in difficulty. Oh. I thought you meant lower it again, because, you know, I was trying to take your advice from the previous game about lowering the game volume. Is it too low now? Did I do too much? But Pack, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm sure your garden has that music. Hey, listen to me, Spider. Is it dead yet? There we go. Be back exactly where you were. Okay. Spooderman. Spooderman. Because whatever a spooder is. Attack the tentacle is always the golden rule. Now, Pac-Man, were you around when I introduced the fact that I wear chainsaws on my legs now? Because I wear chainsaws on my legs, and it's freaking awesome. Definitely my favorite weapon in the game. Even if it's not necessarily the best or most OP. Although I'm actually about to switch because these guys are elemented, and I'm happy to bring the elemented weapons with me. Paired with the elemented weapons, I have my whips, which I think are supposed to be the most OP weapon in the game, but I don't care. I'm actually freezing them. Alright, what else you got for me, Hell? Duke, I appreciate the pun. I 100% approve. Resentment. I think this is the enemy that I hate the most. Yes it is. This is absolutely the enemy that killed me very early on. That move it was trying to pull is an instant death move if you're not careful. So I appreciate being able to get a torture attack off on it. Yes, Nuke, keep them coming. Pac-Man, that sounds pretty cool too. You know, the other game that it reminds me of is a little-known title by the name of Lollipop Chainsaw. Never played it myself, but I've seen it played, and it's, quite the romp. With chainsaws. I mean, I'll just stop for a second and appreciate the beauty of chainsaws. Alright, that's enough staring. That's enough staring at my chainsaws. Let's move. Pick up its tail? Alright, I'll go back. Deck the hells with tentacles, la 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 die. Giant ring chainsaws all through the schools, la 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 die. That was a terrible rhyme. The ground is moving. It's almost as if this whole thing is a giant demon. And I just love introducing new demons to you. This one is Sloth. Although it doesn't really look the part. Let's see what the tail does. It's a whip. And it's got a lot of durability. Ah. There we go. Heck, how can I become demonetized if I'm not monetized in the first place? Yes, I see the pun. Just keep moving to the next section. Demon, demon, die a demon hell. Well, Duke, I know you were hoping for Luca to show up down here. But we got Rodan.
Rodan? Don't tell me you came here to rescue me, like some kind of knight in shining armor.
Rescue? Do I look like the rescuing type? If you would have,
I mean, in some places you might look like the rescuing type.
like a hungry hyena.
Hey, it's another one of those manta rays with the evil eyeballs. Oh, but now it's our escort.
Right. I'll go easy on you guys. So let's have some fun.
So Rodan helps us out through this gauntlet of enemies. And he doesn't hold back. I would just tell you, he is quite the character. So for him to be an assist trophy in Smash, you're gonna want to watch out for him. Yeah, we just finished those guys off. Now what is your song, Nuke? Where'd it go? That was Rodan's explosion, not the enemy's. Here comes one of those golems. putting in a little work on it, and then Rodon is just like, nah, you don't get to live anymore.
We're here, and so is my target by the looks of it.
Jean, there she is.
Hold up. You're not seriously thinking of getting between a man and his next payday. Chill, Bayonetta. Don't go shooting up my target, you dig? I need that one intact.
On the first day of Smash Miss, my best friend gave to me one peach in a pear tree. I think I read that correctly.
Not that bad, I guess.
Although I almost wonder if he should have gone with a partridge in a peach tree. Now, there are peach trees, I believe. Peach are just one of those fruits that grows. An assist trophy Waluigi. Hey silly, how you Don't ask me why I tried to hold that note so long, I just did. If we're gonna beat up the ruler of Inferno, shouldn't we do it looking like a schoolgirl?
Oh, you want to play with Bayonetta?
I think I'll switch off the rosary for this, just so I can get witch time back. Meantime, we go with Celine's light. Alright, on to the ruler! One demon to rule them all. On the second day of Smash Miss, my best friend gave to me 2 Donkey Kongs and a peach in a pear tree. Again, I think I'm missing some words there, but...
I came to pick up a friend.
We're not human, we're Umbra Witch. What the heck is their problem? Are witches considered human in this universe? I'm still learning new things about it. Oh, I recognize this person. And if you've been paying attention to our summons, you probably recognize him too.
Are you still going to forgive me my trespasses now? What are you going to do without your precious palace?
Okay, that answers that question. She didn't know if, yeah, she didn't know about the Umbra Witch thing. In case you didn't know, we have that pact with Madama Butterfly, and that's why Bayonetta has butterfly wings in her shadow, as well as when she extends her jump. And that detail was carried over to Smash, including the shadow. Versus Alrone. Alrone? However you say it. I think it's Alrune.
I don't know what you did to piss her off, but whatever it was, nice. So close.
Oh yes, I am taking witch time back for this fight. It might not last very long, but...
Is that all you've
Maybe I should have stuck with the rosary then. I overestimated how much witch time we'd get out of this. Okay, starting to lose some health here. Got a handle on that. Oh my god, Pack, you typed all of that just to set up that pun? I love you. Although I still think my title pun of Happy Holidays is one for the books. Back, I know you're married and have kids, but for that pun, will you... Okay, no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't mean that in the slightest. I just have a great appreciation for puns is all. I always switch weapons just for shits and giggles. Little trapped there. When hell freezes over, right? On the third day of Smashmas, my best friend gave to me 3 Italian plumbers, 2 Donkey Kongs, and a peach in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Smashmas, my best friend gave to me 4 assist trophies, 3 Italian plumbers, 2 Donkey Kongs, and a partridge in a peach tree. And a Pac-Man's dead, God help me. You didn't think the boss of this chapter would only have 2 health bars, right? Yes, go ahead, feast on the soul of our best friend. We'll get her back. You and your spider body can't do anything about it.
Then it's going to be a bloody coronation. Now, release my Umbran sister.
Don't let her suck out your soul. That would be instant death, just like with the resentment enemy that we met in the previous chapter. So be absolutely prepared to shake that control stick if you need to. On the 5th day of Smashmas, I can't read this right now. I almost lost track of my health there. I'm really needing to focus here because this is a pretty big boss. Pry it open. Take the climax. down to the final health bar. I mean, it's time for another quick time event. The down air with the chainsaw is really good. It lets you stay in the air much longer than your normal down air where you just kind of slam down. Because you're slowly chainsawing your way through the body of the enemy. Really nice sustained damage. Come on, we're so close. I've been much better at avoiding having my soul sucked out until that moment. There we go.
Jean.
Santa's little helper. God. If I wasn't the one streaming, I would get so many comeback puns to try and outdo you. It's a lot harder when you're not doing it in writing.
You got more important shit to do than dealing with this monstrosity.
Jean. Jean, get up. You're going to be late. Jean, it's time. Get up.
Okay, Pac-Man, that's just objectively false. Her cat is named Cheshire. Like the Alice in Wonderland Cheshire. Come on, man, get your facts straight.
Jean.
Cereza.
Or do I need to send you to Wikipedia?
Wake up kiss or something?
Take that, Pac, my one pun to your 7. I'm catching up.
You never were much of a morning person, were you?
This is... Cereza. You came here to rescue me? Are you insane?
Maybe a little insane.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Let's go.
What's happening?
You need to get back to your body and get some rest too.
Do you frequent the site, Pac?
Something big is going to happen to our world.
I know. Just go home. And no stopping or turning around along the way.
I thought I'd fucked up my business. Gotta hand it to you. This is quality. The perfect palette for an artiste. Now, time to do my dirty.
Salvador Dante was the ruler of hell herself. On the 7th day of Smash, Miss my best friend gave to me 7 Pichus, 6 Falcon Punches, 5 Smash Attacks, 4 Assist Trophies, 3 Italian Plumbers, 2 Donkey Kong, and a peach in a pear tree.
Well, you don't need me to explain the finer points of fucking shit up, do you? Got them all lined up waiting to be saved, huh? Don't forget about your new toy.
Hey, do you think demons ever get together and form their own country? You think they live nicely in their little damnation? Look, there's like 74 fighters in Smash Ultimate and you can't think of 5 more?
Make the back page of the classifier.
There's the end of chapter, by the way, because this was just the boss chapter. Alright, so we closed up a few arcs here. We have recovered Jean's soul, and it's on our way back to her body. So our mission to save our friend is complete, but now there is the little matter of this Loki business, and the Lumen Sage that's after him, and the giant prophet guy that wants to destroy everything. So on that note, I do believe that, yeah, okay. You can use his legs, it makes sense to me. Alright, just give me a quick second here, guys. Alright. As I was saying, since we wrapped up a few of the arcs there, we really only have one major arc of the story to go. On the next Bayonetta 2, we are going to finish this thing. I guarantee you we will be able to finish the game in the next stream. So, just one more of these to go. And then eventually Bayonetta 3 will come out and I'll cover that in some extent, but... yeah, we're nearing the end, so I'm thinking probably around Wednesday is when I'm going to finish this up. Probably around Wednesday is when I am going to finish this up, and then Friday is my birthday stream when Smash Ultimate comes out. So, both of those things I'm expecting will be a good time. Thanks everyone for coming out. Pac-Man, Celia, Nuke, and anyone else who was lurking and didn't necessarily chat. Appreciate all the support. Now I'm going to start a raid for someone, just because why not? She is the Kubliest, and right now she's drawing some Pokemon. I think she's working on some electric ones right now. I've been going to her streams a bit recently. So yes, this outro is me ending the stream. Okay, again, I hope everyone had a good time. I will see you another time, another day, another stream. There's my official outro. Alright. I'm not saying raid. Oh, wait, we need a hashtag. Crap. How about, oh god, what was the... Alright, going with Deck the Hells. Here we go.
Thank you so much for the raid, Ezran. Deck the Hells? Well, I am also decking some Hell boys, actually, but... Welcome! Hey, thanks so much for the raid. I'm just about to start the interesting part, which is actually painting. Since I'm being boring, I'm gonna use the tempo markers again. Deck the Hells with balls of fire. I shouldn't even try to sing. I played the fire for a reason. Alright, first off, our boys are all the same color, so that helps. Thinking we want that number 55. were you able to deck all of the hells? Oh, there we go. There we go. That'll do it. None of my raid messages ever make sense, so I won't worry about it. We had Man Crystal last night. That was a good one. I did like Man Crystal.